Hi, I'm Andy Huss. I'm a professor at Hendrix College, and I make sculpture using geometry. My show is called 3D. It's at the Argenta Library. It opens January 17th and closes February 7th. This piece is called Business Card, and it's actually based on an old business card I made out of stainless steel. You could take the piece out, assemble it into a sculpture. I had the file. I had it cut with a laser. It is 1/4-inch mirrored stainless steel. And there was a guy, a hacker named Kevin Mitnick, who had a business card that was metal. And he was a hacker. He was arrested, put in jail. He's now a consultant, but his business card had a set of lock-picking tools that you could snap out and actually use. And I thought, that's a good idea. I'm gonna make a sculpture. And plus, I always like those old things you get out of cereal boxes that you could snap together. So it's all in the same vein. All right, the thing that brought me into sculpture was in undergrad, I was in political science, and I was not having a good time. And I went into graphic design, and then I found my people, and I'd always wanted to build things, and that's what started it, basically failing out of one program and finding my, people and my purpose in another program. I got the opportunity to attend a postgraduate program at the University of Pennsylvania with a guy named Bob Engman. And Bob, I met Bob at University of Michigan as a graduate student. He invited me to Penn, and he's the one who set me off on this journey of exploring math and art. From there, I met a guy named Robin Friedenthal, who is a sculptor of geometry out of Philly, and I worked with him for years. I've had other mentors in my life. Jerry Kamrowski was an abstract expressionist / surrealist painter. I worked with him for a couple of years. They were really important influences in the work that you see now. A lot of this work has been shown in Little Rock. It's always been on a pedestal. One of the things I've discovered is the importance of play. It's all I do. It's joyful to be in my studio. And it reminds me of when I was a kid, laying on the floor. It could be the kitchen floor, it could be the middle of the living room with all my favorite toys, laid out in a world I've created, and that's what I've created here. I create my own world, and I play in it. My art is three-dimensional. There is no up, down, front, back. This is a new perspective. The challenge is always resources. So I generally have to improvise with what tools I have at my disposal and what materials I have at my disposal. That's why I use a variety of different techniques and materials. One of the things I'm concentrating on right now is what is the fundamental nature of three-dimensional form. When I look at these pieces, scale no longer exists. This exists somewhere around the Planck scale, which is the point where the effects of quantum physics take over gravity. Very, very small. I'm very interested in the fundamental nature of three-dimensional form. My name's Andy Huss. My show is called 3D. It's at the Argenta Library from January 17th till February 7th. Come out and support your library. We need it now more than ever.